Super Tuesday this week was the biggest polling day of the primary season. Jan Yao, the general registrar in Lexington, says it was one of the highest voter turnouts she's ever seen in a primary.
Statistically, in primaries before this, we had 2 to 7% show up. Yesterday we had 29%.
Buena Vista, Lexington, and Rockbridge County had almost 22,000 registered voters combined at the time of the election. About 32% of these voters participated in the primary.
Overall, very excited. It was an epic, historic turnout. I mean, the levels were 60% over the previous record that was set in the year 2000 when it was a primary between George W. Bush and John McCain. They had about 650,000 people who turned out in that primary. This particular primary, we had almost 1.1 million voters across Virginia, just in the Republican primary alone.
The increased voter turnout can be attributed to the personality of Donald Trump, which brought voters for him and those against him. But on the Democrat side, another anti-establishment candidate, Bernie Sanders, also brought voters.
I think he's been good for the party. You know, he's brought up a lot of important issues, especially regarding income inequality and, you know, the excessive power of banks and corporations. And I think it's good that he's kind of forced Hillary to deal with some of these issues and be a little more forthright.
Trump's personality definitely has brought a lot of people to the polls, but I think the main factor is people are actually, there's a hunger for change out there. People are very angry with Washington, D.C. They want to see a change in the direction of the country. They have found a voice in Donald Trump.
The primary turnout across the state indicates that this could be the biggest election America has ever seen.
I think we're going to see something that rivals 2008 or maybe even exceeds that, which at that particular time was one of the highest turnout elections that we've ever had in Virginia history.
With the Rockbridge Report, I'm Caroline Boras.